Please.
Okay. I think that's a very powerful one to follow. That was wonderful and insightful. Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Very good morning to you all. I'm Professor Damilola Olawuyi, Professor of Law and Associate Dean of Research at the Ahmad bin Khalifa University in Doha, Qatar, where I'm also the UNESCO Chair on Environmental Law and Sustainable Development, looking at legal solutions and legal dimensions to advancing the Sustainable Development Goals. It's great for me to be back here. I graduated from Harvard Law School several years ago, and so it brings so much nostalgia to walk around for the very first time since I left. So let me start by expressing my profound gratitude to the chair of Diwan, Saad Al-Tami, and the entire Diwan team for inviting me, most especially to my former student, Elena Atwa, who we are always very proud of. I really congratulate all of you for the great work you have done. I mean, it's been a fascinating conference so far. This conference is very timely, and it's a powerful demonstration of what solidarity means. When you see a lot of people coming together to achieve a common goal, that is what we refer to as solidarity. In fact, the United Nations defined solidarity as the unity of action amongst individuals, communities, international organizations, states, and members of the civil society who have identified a common interest, objective, and goals to solve complex problems. So when you see students from different cultures, backgrounds, affiliations, and religion unite for a common purpose, the result is unstoppable progress, such as what we are witnessing with this conference. Many of the complex problems facing our world today, whether you are talking about the problem of climate change or addressing the spread of pandemics and zoonotic diseases, making progress on issues of water and food security, clean energy transition, technology development, and even the achievement of stable peace across the world, as we've been discussing over the last days. These are all wicked problems that require strong solidarity and collaboration from stakeholders. So given the complexities of tackling some of these problems, international law has emphasized the need for solidarity and cooperation, recognizing the interconnectedness of our countries, as well as the need for collective action if we must make progress. And I was very, very delighted to listen to the opening remarks by His Excellency Jassim Al-Badawi, the Secretary General of the GCC, when he was talking about efforts at the regional level to promote solidarity and collective action on trade, on investment, climate change, sustainable development, in order to promote shared prosperity in the region. The world cannot achieve the SDGs without solidarity. So this conference provides us a timely opportunity to examine how we can all go back to our respective spheres of influence and deepen regional cooperation and solidarity, especially in the area of research, knowledge exchange, and capacity building. The world needs solidarity to achieve the SDGs, but when you look at the occurrences around us, solidarity is now much more difficult to achieve than ever before. I have been part of the negotiation of several treaties in my capacity with the United Nations, and you see that more than ever, even achieving yes with treaties has become so difficult. You see countries walking out of negotiations because of the divisions in positions that we have seen, whether you are talking about the global south versus global north, or whether we are talking about even divisions based on ideologies. The SDGs we have a target date of 2030. So we have just less than 6 years left. And if we must achieve the SDGs, now is the time to strengthen solidarity. Having lived in Qatar for close to 10 years now, I see the many research innovations that are unearthed in our universities across the region. Whether you are talking about innovation in science, healthcare, clean technology, entrepreneurship, including innovative LNG technologies that can meet the world's energy security challenges. The key question for all of us, therefore, is how can we ensure that the success stories of the region are amplified globally in order to unlock pan-regional knowledge and technology transfer that will make the Arab region the technology and innovation superpower of the next decade. A regional approach is required if the region is to claim its place as the next big thing for the world in the next few years. And I think as we wrap up the conference today, I will leave us with 3 essential steps on how to deepen regional solidarity in these core areas, especially to advance the SDGs. Number 1 is the need to deepen regulatory coherence across the region. Like I like to say during negotiations, in international law, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. So to get the best deals in international treaty negotiation that will not leave the region disadvantaged in the ongoing energy transition, especially the natural resources of the region, which are super abundant and needed to power the transition. But you will not get what is deserved unless you negotiate with a common strategy, cooperative approach, aligned position that will place Arab interests squarely at the heart of such negotiations. So there is indeed a need to search for that alignment of interest when going for international treaty negotiations in order not to be disadvantaged. Second is the need for data and knowledge sharing on progress and resources so as to strengthen collective action. You see that even in the energy transition, some countries in the region have made significant progress in areas of technology, even in areas of gender inclusion, like our Excellency just discussed. While we see that in some other countries in the region, progress is still slow. So there is a need to exchange knowledge regularly. There's a need to exchange ideas through a cooperative approach, such that there can be that collective action and there can be that common voice to make progress with the SDGs. The third is the need to invest more in training and capacity building initiatives in order to deepen regional expertise needed to negotiate the best deals. In my travels, especially for treaty negotiations, I was in Dubai for the last COP28, representing sovereigns. And you see that without your own, when you don't have your own people negotiating on your behalf, it's difficult to get the best deals. So there is indeed a need to deepen that local content, local approach, those that will carry the flag of the region and negotiate the best deals. There's a need to provide that tailored capacity development to achieve that regional solution to global problems. So I think this conference provides an opportunity to call on governments, investors, and other stakeholders to continue to support this, to provide financial and technical support for organizations such as the one that are promoting regional education and awareness programs on the SDGs. You all agree that they've done a fantastic job, and I think sustaining this sort of initiative will be very, very crucial to deepen that regional expertise. For example, earlier this year, in my capacity as chair of the Association of Environmental Law Lecturers in MENA Universities, we hosted a very successful regional conference and training on environmental law and the SDGs in Sohar University in Oman. And we're already planning the next edition in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, again to provide an opportunity for experts in the region to come together and develop that and entrenched capacity to advance the SDGs. So let me, of course, take this opportunity to invite the D1 team and everyone here present to please join us in Riyadh for the next ASELMO conference, which will aim to provide legal and regulatory solutions on sustainable water, energy infrastructure, trade and investments in the MENA region. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude my address by congratulating D1 once again for this milestone achievement, and I look forward very much to working with you and everyone in accelerating shared prosperity and progress for the important Arab region. I thank you very much.